5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see how this works. Am I right? Am I going live? Yes, we are live. Hello and welcome to another retro gaming show. Hello, and we are going live with a lot of cool stuff. I think you'll enjoy it. I don't know why I'm singing like that. Well, does it count as singing? It barely counts as singing. I'm on the screen twice. That's weird. I shouldn't be doing that. Not at the moment. Well, I need the chat. That's what I was trying to get. Everything is going weird tonight. Let's see how we go. Okay. Here we go. I appear to have stopped. There's a weird thing on the screen. I hope everything's okay. So let's... is it working? Is it going? It seems... I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to refresh this screen and see what happens then. Because I'm having a lot of issues with the computer tonight. That's why I didn't quite go live at 8. But I hope you're all having fun. And I'm just trying to bring up the thing that actually shows me the chat. Because I can't scroll far back on the actual screen. So, here we are. Okay, we have Sir Patrick Furlong and Melody the Cat. We also have Retro Rambles, who says... Hi Zoe, not a big fan of this stream you do about making the RPG, but I'm here for the crack and the banter. I like the Dark Derricks and the Dark Dirk, but which one do I like more? There's only one way to find out. Fight! I love it. Yes, Tomb Raider Remastered 1249 on Xbox. Actually, that's not a bad deal. That's pretty good. So thanks for that, Martin Vegas. We also have James Pets, who says, good evening. I hope everyone is doing good. Yes. So, the idea is that we're going to be doing a bit more of our live game coding. Tonight's beverage of choice is a very nice cup of tea in a friend's mug. This one is Rachel. Yes. I got this a couple of years ago. Actually, I got this in 2020, now I remember. That was the year where Christmas was banned. To be honest with you, even if it hadn't been banned, I would not have remembered that Christmas, because for that Christmas I got COVID. So I missed the entirety of Christmas Day. I woke up... no, not the entirety. I woke up, I said Merry Christmas to my sister and her kids via a WhatsApp video message, and then the next thing I know, it was like 6 o'clock in the evening, and Jenny was wondering whether I was going to wake up at all. Because, yeah, I completely missed all of that Christmas. That was wonderful. But, yeah, that's just what happens when you get lots of problems with COVID. What did everyone have for tea? I had homemade chimichangas. Oh, I just made some burgers and chips. I am not one of those people that really goes all in for food when it's just me. Right, here we go. We're going up. This is the game itself. Well, actually, it's not. We appear to be having... Okay. Anyone else looking at... Give me the right mouse. Anyone else looking at this and thinking that is a very Neon Genesis Evangelion look, and that is a very, very Mega Man look. Wow. Those are quite interesting. So let's have a look. So for those of you who can't read Japanese, that is the 10th day. No, 10th month. Holy crap, I got it wrong. That is the 10th month, because that symbol there is moon, which they use for days. For months. Yes, sun is for days. I'm getting them confused. But here's the fun part. If you want to write the word bright in Japanese, you take sun and moon and put them together side by side in one symbol. So it's sun moon. It's bright. There you go. That's how you learn some kanji. Yes. Hello to the mighty space chicken. How are you doing, dude? He says, is that carrying it? Let's have a look at this DLC, actually. Let's see what we got. Can I click on it? Ah, I can. It's not actually going to do anything, though, is it? It didn't. It did bottle. Oh, because it's already here. Okay. This week, a new tile set series, a collection of songs and a collection of enemy assets are available in the popular tile set series. Neon Pixel, Mega Dark Medieval Age, okay. Tile set perfect for expressing a medieval dark fantasy world. Cool. Actually, that does look pretty cool. Wow, that does look nice. Could use that for all kinds of things. There's a circus tent there. You could put some Dark Derricks in a circus. We got some green tile sets which look really nice. Oh, that would be lovely for a nice town setting, modern town setting. Hello to JL Railways. How you doing? And we've got an army of demons. Ooh, that does look good. But we don't need any of this because we've already got our guys and we're going to do our own stuff. Labyrinths around the world. What is this? Oh, that's the sound stuff. Okay. And then we got retro RPG background material. Okay. Yep. Always good to have some nice stuff. Oh, that is a nice tile set, actually. Okay. Well, none of that is useful for us today. Notice that they put that Neon Genesis Evangelion type girl right front and center on the picture, and then she wasn't in the actual article. I know what's going on there. That is making boys go, ooh. Apparently sex sells. Right, so what have we got? We've got, I'm having to, right, if for those of you who watch this show and are a bit confused, the camera that you're looking at me on is here, but I'm not seeing the screen in real time. Underneath and just over there is the actual screen that you're seeing. That's the JRPG while we're building it. But for me, that's got about a second's delay. So I'm watching a screen that's here. I have a second monitor over here. If I bring up... Where is it? Where is my webcam? If I bring up this webcam, you can see that I'm here on the side. So, this is what I'm actually seeing. This is the screen, and that gives me a good high quality look at what we see. And there's OBS, and my camera is just there built into the computer. There's my monitor that's showing the PC, but it's in slightly lower definition because it's actually SD. And the PC itself is here under Sonic the Hedgehog. This is the big microphone I use. It's a bit of a setup, but what it means is because that's got a slight second delay, I read and type and do all the mouse movements on that. So I'll be flipping between there and there depending on what we're doing. So that's just how it works. I have another camera over here, but for some reason it doesn't bloody work at the moment. And there's Batman as well. Batman always protects. So there we go. That's a quick tour. I won't show you anything else because the place is a freaking mess. Oh yes, it's a mess. I'm having one of those weeks. We've got a big project that is due to come out on the 12th. I can't say much more about that, except you will see it soon on the 12th. So, guys, do look out for that on Jenny's channel. I think you'll enjoy it when it comes out. I work from home the majority of the time, and 2 monitors are good. 3 monitors even better. Yes, 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. Oh, if I can get a literary reference into something, I will probably do it. I am that kind of person. I can't help it. I'm just that kind of person. Oh, the big project. I approve of big projects. So do I most of the time. But I'm having to make this thing. It's like, oh my goodness, it's like making a feature film. Oh, we filmed for over days. There's multiple people, multiple cameras, from multiple different types of camera. And frickin' hell, man. It takes ages, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And that's what counts. I've also got chocolate digestive today to keep me going. Because once I've finished this, I've got to get back to the other projects. And, right. What we're doing today is, down here we've got a derrick. The head of the derricks. Over here, we've got a derrick. The head of the other derricks. Tomb Raider Remasters, $12.49. Whereabouts, Martin? Is that... Where is that? CEX? Is that... Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check this out. Right, bring up Chrome. Before we go anywhere. Right. Amazon.co.uk. So, Tomb Raider 1 and 3 Remastered, starring Lara Croft. Deluxe Edition, don't want that. I don't see it. Huh. Go back up. Right, the Switch version saying... It's on Xbox. But I don't see that as in... Go in here. Right. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 or Switch. Standard edition is $29.15. Released on 18th of October. So it's not long now on Xbox. I don't see it on Xbox. There's PS4, PS5 and Switch. Is it on... Oh, Xbox Live. Oh, sod that. Sorry. I'm not... It's a decent price if you want to get some digital downloads, but what I wanted was the physical edition. And because we got a lot of bills come up, I had to cancel it. I might be able to get it later, but for now I'll just be playing Tomb Raider on the Sega Saturn. And then Tomb Raider 2 on the PC and Tomb Raider 3 on the PC because I've got them already. So I was like, to be honest with you, with bills that have come up, it's an easy choice to make to say, I can wait because I've already got the original thing. Give me one. Right. So, we need to, in this particular episode... Wow. Chocolate melts very quickly today, so I'm... Here we are. Right. Where do people buy their brand new games from? I usually find Amazon the best price, but barely anyone on the high street, apart from the odd independent shop and game, is extortionate. Now, for me, if I'm buying a new game, it's probably from somewhere like Asda or Morrison's, or occasionally Game. I'll go into Game. At least I used to, before the pandemic. Hi Anfield, how you doing? And the reason I used to go into Game before the pandemic was because Game actually had a shop. These days, Game doesn't have a shop. Game is in the back of JD Sports, upstairs in the back of the room. So, from my point of view, if I have to go through an area, which is a sports shop, and go into the back, into somewhere that is basically not for gaming, because it's an afterthought, then as far as I'm concerned, I don't see why they should have my money. I'm not going to give cash to someone who treats me and my hobbies as an afterthought. So I don't go into Game in Bolton anymore because it's not Game. It's JD Sports selling some video games with someone else's face attached. Essentially, it's a mask. They've stuck someone else's face on and said, yeah, we're still here. No, you're not. Game still have a shop in Fareham, but it's crap. So I don't see a point in going to Game. So I just don't bother. Yeah, Game still have a shop in Liverpool. It's in Sports Direct for us. Yeah, Sports Direct might be the one, yeah. Game still has a shop in Huddersfield. The problem is that you have to go into Huddersfield. From my point of view, though, I think I'm putting it slightly bad. But if I have to go into a shop that's for something else, go through all of it, and eventually find where they've stuck a few games, then I'm not bothering, because it's not actually a game shop anymore. The entire experience is gone. The entire thing is just, this is something we sell as well for you nerds who don't do sport. Like, screw that. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm being treated as an afterthought, I'll go somewhere else. So I tend to just go to the shopping centres for, like, and funnily enough, it is an afterthought there as well, because it's a couple of games here and there, but they're reasonably cheap usually. So if I want a physical one, I'll go there. And for anything else, I'll just go to Amazon, because at least then it's not someone treating me like an afterthought. Patrick says, it's like those shops that would hide the adult videos or magazines. To be honest with you, yeah, that's what it feels like. That is exactly what it feels like. Like, here's all our stuff for big, buff, burly people, and for those nerds, over in the corner. So screw that. So I don't do it. I do go into CEX in Bolton a lot because that's where Retro lives. I want to go and see the Retros. That's why I got Dalmatians 3 the other day. It's like, frickin' hell. It's a bad game, but for £2.50 it was fun. We had a bit of fun with it on the show last night. It's all about the price for me, says Retro Rambles. And for Switch games, I find CX selling games either at retail price or above retail. Yeah, but I don't go in there for new stuff. I go in there for old stuff. Never buy the new stuff from CX. Wait till it's dropped a bit in price. CX is one of Wingman's favourite shops. It's one of my favourite shops because there's a lot of good stuff in there. I know a lot of people diss CX because it's very mercantile. And they'll buy and sell and they'll change the prices here, there and everywhere. But what do you expect? That's the kind of shop that it is. You know what you're getting when you go in there. I don't see what the problem is. And I'm always friendly with the staff. Last time I was in there, we had a hell of a conversation. We were just laughing about all the crap that was on, all the crap shovelware that's on PS2 and Wii. And then whether anyone was following the new Combat Patrol magazine for Warhammer, because a couple of guys in there are big Warhammer fans. So we end up talking about the various armies that we play. And one of them was like, yeah, I like Tyranids. I said, yes. No strategy, just eat. That's exactly what Tyranids do. They charge in and eat everything. You like CX for DVDs. However, when I do go in, they don't have the DVDs I want. Funny enough, here's the thing. In CEX in Bolton, on the upstairs, there is an entire wall, and this is a big shop, so this wall is huge, full of DVDs that you can buy for £1. So you know what I do? I treat it like a video rental shop. I go in, and I browse that shelf for whatever weird, obscure crap I'm going to be watching that night. I fancy a film night. We go down to CEX, and instead of renting, I just buy a DVD for £1. It's actually cheaper than video rentals back in the day. And it's actually really good. So you find this thing that I've never even heard of this film, but for £1, I'll give it a try. And there you are. That's how I use it. I've got over 1,000 DVDs now because I'm bloody stupid. But that's what I do. Yeah, obscure Blu-rays as well, Patrick. You're absolutely right. But I tend to go for the DVDs because they're £1. Obscure Blu-rays are expensive. Or at least they can be. I approve of cost-effective entertainment. Yeah, it's better than streaming. Absolutely better than streaming. Because if you want to watch it again, you can. And it's never going to go away because you've got it physically in your freaking house. Right. So the first thing we need to do is work something out. So we got the two Derricks that are warring with each other. So we need to work out how we're going to tell the player that to solve this situation, we've got to go and talk to a guy that's in this area that's behind the chat. And the only way I can think of doing that is by testing what these two things here that we've got are. So I'm going to set the starting position for the player to there, and we're going in. The last time that I never rented a DVD was 2009. I rented Fame. It was good. I don't think I've seen Fame, weirdly enough. Music Magpie's good. I haven't got a Music Magpie around here. The nearest one, I think, is in Preston. So, don't tend to go there, because it's a long way to go. Last time you ever rented a... Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, but I wasn't sure, so I just read out what I saw on the screen. I should see Fame, it's good. I've heard it's good, but I've never seen it. Here we go, we're going in. Right. So what is this here? This appears to be a large, ornate door of some kind. Knock on the door. Knock on the door once, twice, thrice. Each knock makes an echoing sound that reverberates down the corridor. From somewhere behind the door, a voice cries out, "Password!" Open sesame, abracadabra, camera rabarbara, smelly buckets tombola, or I don't know. Open sesame. Open sesame? From behind the door, a voice says, "What kind of generic fool do you take me for? That password's so weak, even script kiddies know how to break it." Which I think is a hilariously funny joke, but your mileage may vary. Fair enough, he says. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. You have Public Enemy to watch. Ooh, nice. The assistant in CXP2 about loves to see photos of Mel. Oh, yeah. I used to buy X-Rental DVDs from Blockbuster. Got the Back to the Future box set for £5. Oh, my goodness. That's not bad at all. Back to the Future. Back to the Future? What's a book? It's about chickens going back in time. Back to the Future. I don't know where that came from. I just like the idea of back to the future. So, let's have a look at this again. Knock on the door. Once, twice, thrice. Each knock makes an echoing sound that reverberates round the corridor. Whoa. Right, voice calls out password. So, we're going to say abracadabra. Abracadabra? From behind the door, the voice says, "Are you telling me the password or pulling a rabbit out your hat?" Of course it's not abracadabra. Hey, it's worth a try. The voice says, "No, it bloody wasn't." I forgot I'd written that. Now stop wasting my time. There we go again. Knock on the door. Once, twice, thrice. Each knock makes an echoing sound that reverberates down the corridor. Right. Password. Cabra Rubebra. Rubarabara. The voice says, "Was that an answer or did you just sneeze?" I have to ask, you see, because it sounded like you were clearing your nose. Oh, it was an answer. And the door, the voice says, "Well, it wasn't a very good one. Now bugger off." This is delightfully daft. I love it. How rude. Right, so it must be... Excuse me. Final one. Each knock makes an echoing sound reverberates around the corridor. Voice cries out password. Smelly Buckets Tombola. Smelly Buckets Tombola? Raymond the Small says, "Are you just choosing random words from a dictionary? What is this, some kind of a bet? I'm a very busy person, you know. I don't have all day to waste with you." You're busy? Doing what? Behind the stone door, the voice says, "Collating my collection of antique toenail clippings. If you must know, now leave me alone." Right, we need to change something now. Because that was actually a misspelling, which means that we have actually set this up. So at some point we're going to find out where I put the code for the other bit. Right. If no, the password is on. So we can find the password. Weird. Okay. Tabby Kittens Forever, that was it. From behind the stone door, the voice says, "Correct." The door rumbles as it slides into a gap in the wall that you could swear wasn't there a moment ago. Suddenly, the gap is no longer there, and you aren't sure how it could possibly have vanished like that. Right, here we are. Right, toenail clipping we've got instead of toenail clippings. Here we go. Right. Clippings. Yes? Okay, there we go. Right, okay. So that's sorted. Another Duff password, battery horse staple. I think we've only got that many because we needed an extra space for the "I don't know" option, which ends things. Yep, that's why we haven't got one, unfortunately. That's why we haven't got it. I told the person who's helping with the specky version of Wild West about your desire to lick things in my games, and he had right. It's not a desire, it's a funny joke that runs along with it. Batman uses all of his senses because he's the ultimate detective. And that's how it works. So, we've got to have an ability to... Ah, here we are. Right. There we go. That's how we know. So there are bits around... Okay, so we have already... The thing I thought we had to do, we've already sorted. We have to look at all the things and find the password on the walls. Right. Which means we now have to deal with the person that'll be in here, which I don't know if we've sorted out. Let's do this. Right. Okay. So, yeah, we haven't got a person in here. Let's have a look at this. We're going to have a new thing here. paperwork. We're calling it paperwork. So, if we have a look at this, we'll show some text. I was tempted to put lick Melody into the Wild West, but the consequences would have been Melody ripping your face off. I felt that was a bit too violent. To be fair, that would be a funny death. You were tempted to lick a cat and it clawed your face off. There is a pile of ragged pieces, ragged clippings from an old romantic novel strewn around strewn around the table. Right, there we go, and that's all we need for that. So if we edit that, that's all. Priority is same as characters, and it's the action button. So now we can have a look at that. We need a person in here, so we're going to create a new generic character, and they are going to be. No, that's damaged. That's the dungeon tile. We can have a part of the dungeon tile set just move around. What? Why? I don't remember us doing that. Is this guy? Oh, that's guy incognito, isn't it? Yeah. We've got random people. Let's just create a new person. Cancel and cancel. We're going to create a new person. Game. No. Tools database. Here we go. This is not what I need. I've gone to the wrong bit. Game. Tools and character generator. Let's generate a random dude. Okay, here we are. Randomize. No, he looks a little too normal. Looks a little bit too green. He's got a weird hat. He looks too... he looks like the kind of person who would read... He definitely looks like the kind of person who would read romantic novels. Okay, we're doing this. This is him. Okay, let's change his hair. Front hair. Because that is a little... Actually, no, we're leaving his hair just like that. I'm going to change his face, though. Where's his face? There. I think he needs to not be blue, because that's a bit weird. Let's make him green. Oh, yeah, now he's green. Yeah, that kind of looks like... Or perhaps red. Can he be... No, he's going to be green. There we are. So he's green. Lick Melody is far too much information, Patrick. I know you're lonely, but... Oh, no! No, 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 no. Naughty. He's going to have blue hair. Oh, look at that. How green with orange hair. Now he looks like a Warhammer dwarf or an orc. Alright, this is our guy. And let's have a look at his clothes. His cloak will be blue. No, we won't. It'll be kind of smelly, stickily brown. Because he lives in a sewer. And spends all day reading books. Actually, that's... Yeah. It's going to be dark and brooding. Oh, yes. These are the worst. This is... Oh my goodness. We're going to leave that. No, let's leave this. He's going to be like that. Yes, that's our guy. So let's save the face image. Export as... This will be Karen. Looks like your PC needs updating again. Yeah, but it can wait, because I'm pretty sure the update is for Windows 11 and I don't want it to break everything. Oh no! There we go. So, Karen the Dungeon Manager. The walk characteristic, export that. Karen walk. The damage characteristic, close that. Damage characteristic. Karen damage. And the battler, just in case. It doesn't do that when it wants you to upgrade to Windows 11. I have seen some indications that it might, which is why I left it. Let's have a look. Your device needs to restart to install updates. Select a time to restart. No. When you bought your mini PC, it said it could run on Windows 11, and now it says it can't. To be fair, you're not missing out. Karen battler. Okay, there we go. Right, he's green and he's weird. I like it. Right, we're creating our guy. So he's going to start here, new. This will be Karen, the dungeon manager. And just remember, we ended up in this situation because a dog pushed us down a well after we went, "What's up, lassie?" Is Timmy stuck down the well? Do the new Echo Dots sound any better? To be honest with you, the Echo Dot I got last year sounds amazing. The level of sound quality you get from these things is superb. I mean, you've heard my Echo Show, and it's basically the same technology. And they're freaking great, man. I really like it. So, let's start with our guy. Where's his image? Karen. It's walking damage. It's walking one. Yes, yes, yes. Now his movement will be random. There we go. Hi, Zantec. How you doing? Yeah, they sound great. The bass is good. The treble's good. I listen to music on it all the time. It's better than my phone. Not as good as Jen's professional DJ sound setup, because of course it's not. That thing was a freaking huge amount of money. But it's a really good quality sound. So he'll now wander around. So we've got him there. Okay. We need to start. No, not new event page. Delete. Okay. You're driving through Romania in a very purple Scania. Are you playing Euro Truck Simulator? I do like Euro. Have I got Euro Truck Simulator installed? 1 second to check Steam. Silent Hill 2 now available. Lovely. Halloween Point Shop Collection. What's going on with this? Detroit Become Human. They're trying to sell Detroit Become Human still? But how the hell is it 10 quid? I don't think it's even worth 10 quid. People went, weird. This game sucks. Oh, that is a nice looking animation. Sword Art Online. Oh my goodness. That show. I love that show. And Silent Hill 2. Oh look, another football game for £60 every single year. Diplomacy is not an option. You should know how these smart speakers sound. I'm quite blown away. I'll bet. So let's have a look. Have I got Euro Truck Simulator installed? Where's my library of installed games? Installed I have... No. Huh. I don't have it installed. I've got Train Simulator Classic installed and Trombone Champ, which is hilarious, by the way. If you guys haven't played Trombone Champ, you need to play this game. It is insanity. It's like, let's have Guitar Hero, only make it even weirder. I'm not kidding. I'm going to show you this. It's ridiculous. See what I mean? You've got to use your mouse to go up and down on this bit here to match these, and then press the button to go from start to finish on them. And it's Guitar Hero, but you use a mouse, and it's ridiculous. Right, let me turn this music down a little bit so you get an idea. Trombone Champ. How cool does this look? It's ridiculous. And it's all about famous trombonists. And then weird stuff just shoots up on your screen. It's insanity. I love this game so much. It's nuts. I would play it more, but I get addicted and then like 3 or 4 hours have passed and I'm getting RSI in my hand. So it's just one of those games. I love it. It's hilariously dumb. And then it has unlockables, yeah, and it's just weird. Right. But yeah, apparently I don't have Euro Truck Simulator installed. In Stimulator? Euro Truck Stimulator. Is it a key turning thing? It's stimulated. What the hell am I talking about? Oh dear. The crap I think of is ridiculous. Oh crap. I was leaning over while I started to giggle, and now I've got a stitch. Give me a second, guys. Oh, just popped my nearly choked on my dinner. That's what we like to hear. So, got our person here. So we got to do this. They're not a Eurocook simulator. Check the Discord. I've put a screenshot. I'm not checking it right now. If I bring up the Discord, then you'll see all the other crap that I'm in. And that makes it sound like I'm in a load of weird stuff, doesn't it? Don't it? Oh no, I've pressed edge. I never press edge. I only got it there in case. Someone told me I have a posh voice today, and I've been upset ever since. Even the housekeeper knows something's up. Well done there, Captain Dowd. That is great. So yeah, you see I've got like hundreds of messages on Discord and I never look at them. Is this going to bring something up? Right, here we are. I've got people that want to talk to me and I never do because I'm terrible at it. Aha! Here's the Discord. Yeah, as you can see now, I'm not in a load of weird stuff. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. That's the Question of Trek and who knows who. No. Someone's in Question of Trek? It's been a while since anyone was in there. This is Santex Purple Scania. Okay. Interesting looking vehicle. I like that. That's pretty cool. And there's... there you got a nice look at it. If I was going to have a Euro truck, I would have mine look like Optimus Prime. That's just me. So I'm going to give that a like. Oh, and there's it in dark mode. Yes. Right, so that's liked, and that is liked as well. No, give me the button. Give me the button. There we are. Beep beep. There we go. Some people say your voice sounds very learning to off. Don't listen to people like that. Don't listen to people like that. Anyone whose way of describing something is an insult about someone, just don't listen to them. They're not worth it. Good tea, even if it is cold. We've done hardly any coding. Live game coding. This is how it works sometimes. You're insecure about your voice. To be fair, so am I. I'm insecure about mine, and as a trans person, you can probably understand why. But to be fair, your voice is your voice, and if people have a problem with it, fuck them. Seriously. And I'm just going to swear with that, because that's the kind of level that the type of person who has issues with people's voices works at. They don't work at a higher functioning level. They're not all up here. They're hardly ever engaging their brains and just going out. A Question of Trek Discord. It must have been a while back. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I was surprised to see that there's an indicator of activity in there. It's weird. But yeah, if someone has a problem with your voice, that's their problem. Screw them. Who cares? Seriously, it's not your fault. Who gives a crap? They have a problem. It's their problem. Let them deal with it. Your family would take the piss out of Vicky's voice. Then tell them to stop. Oh, That's how it is. It's like, no, don't do that shit around me. That's bad, and you shouldn't be doing it. And then if they do, you say, right, I'm off. That's how it is. People who decide to have a problem with how people look, how people sound, how people are, something that they can't change, like something about them that is just inherent, and someone wants to make fun of it, fuck them. Seriously, there is no good to come from that. Ever. They're not worth having in your life. Let's get on with this. We need to get some coding done tonight, otherwise I can't mark this as educational. Let's do this. Right, I need to bring this guy up. This is Karen, the manager. Zoe needs to start coding adventure games again before she forgets how to do them. It's like riding a bike, man. You don't forget. You just need a quick boost when you get back on. I don't know what this was about. Like, apparently I'm flying. Beep, beep. If they have a problem with voice, etc., it's them that have the problem, not you. Absolutely, Santec. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. It's their problem. They can take it away and shove it up their arse and enjoy it that way. They can have their opinion as a suppository. Let's do this. Right. Right. We need Karen. Where is he? Karen, the manager. Right. So it's quite right. We need to call out rubbish. Abso-doofly. Doofly is now a word. I don't know why, but it is. Hello. Can I help you? And I'm saying it in that voice because this guy is clearly, a troubled, poetic soul. I called out rubbish on my aunt when she said I should never talk to Vicky again. Yeah, saying that avatar. It's a seasick Donald Trump. This avatar has better hair than Donald Trump. Right, let's bring in a set of options. Like, I'm Captain Bumface. Who are you? Where am I? I'm lost. How do I get out of here? Out of this sewer. We need a space for if you know what's going on with the guys. So we'll do that. Or I'll be going now. And the cancel choice is 5. Okay, so now we've got some options. Right, before I go any further, I'm going to go and make another cup of tea. So guys, you have to excuse the fact that I've got a massive scab underneath my nose. That's the remains of a cold sore because I had COVID and therefore obviously got ill because the rest of my body went, yeah, I want in on that. Very annoying. Right, guys, 5-minute break. Make a cup of tea and I'll see you soon. Let's do this. I've got that freaking trombone champ in my head now. See you soon, guys. Tea, the bringer of goodness. Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Right. Brews up. That sounds like a 4xing good idea. We'll talk amongst ourselves. Just the one of us? Right, guys, let's do this. So, got myself a nice cup of tea. I'll let it cool down a little bit first. So, I'm Captain Bumface, we're going to say. Nope, that's the wrong one. Good. Good day, my green tinted fellow. I use 4x in place of the F-bomb. F-bomb, F-bomb, we're an F-bomb. Ah dear, Tom Jones, good songs. Good day, my green tinted fellow. I am Captain Cornelius Bumface, generic adventurer man at your service. To which our guy's going to say, Okay. Why are you here? Right. Okay, to which we'll have some conversation options. No, cancel. And cancel that one again. I want to grab some of the options that are from here. I'm lost. How do I get out of the sewer? Was going to be new. This is a label. I'm lost. Put that there. Wingman is bouncing around listening to Bowling for Soup live. My goodness. I'm lost. How do I get out of this sewer is the one we want. Okay. Show choices. I'm looking for work. Do you have any? No, that's just I'm looking for work. I'm lost. I'm just browsing, thanks. I'm just browsing. Do you know where GameHammer is? I fell. I fell down the well. And ended up here. Or nothing. Nothing, thanks. There we go. And our cancel choice is 6. Okay. I fell down a well and ended up here. Nothing, thanks. Or I'm lost. Well, the response for this one will just be jump to label. I'm lost. There we go. So we can jump around between our different options, our different choices and things like that. Excellent. So, I think we've got an interesting set of issues here. I'm looking for work. Let's start there. I'm looking for work. I'm a generic adventurer man, and I'm looking for work. Would you happen to have any going? No. I'm too sad for giving out work or doing work or even thinking about work. Thanks for reminding me about work. Now I'm even more sad. None of that really goes anywhere, and I don't care. Why are you so sad? Where's the cat? What's the matter, green guy? Why are you so blue? Where's he gone? There he is. Was that supposed to be a joke? To which the cat is going to say, yes. Well, it wasn't very funny. I'll answer the question, however. I am sad because I've run out of saucy romance novels to read. They were all that took my mind off how bad it smells down here. Do you have any idea how horrible it is to work in a sewer? Button Face is going to say, I'm starting to get the general idea, yes. It's a tad on the whiffy side. This chap needs some potpourri. Indeed. After the potpourri shop closed a few years ago, I had to find another way to distract myself. You can maybe write the first potpourri fetch quest in RPG history. I like it. From the foul stench, I turned to romance novels as their plots matched the fire that burns within my own fair soul. My owl? No. Melody just dipped her paw in my cup of hot chocolate, then walked on my Wild West CPC code transcript. Oh, a signed copy. I like it. That burns within my own tortured soul. But now the novels have run out and I have no way of getting more. Right. Now I need a conditional thing. Conditional branch. We need to check our switches. Remember that saucy romance place back in the day when we were doing the rogues? Right, let's have a look at this. 2 Blades mission accepted. Remember him? Right. If we've accepted 2 Blades thing, we'll have to do some text for that, which is nice. Or we can try and find some more potpourri for him. Show text. Button face. I've got to tax you on finding the game hammer, then confiscate it. Hi, Iron Horse, how you doing? I see we've got the JRPG out again. Last time I saw this, we were making an ox monster thing. Damn, the Iron Horse! And Bone Lord, Lord of the Bone. Hi, Miller, how you doing? The new green baddie looks like one of the Zentradi from Robotech. Oh my goodness, I've never seen Robotech. I saw some Macross, but I don't remember Robotech. I still want a Veritech Valkyrie. I was going to say VTech, but that's the kids' educational computers for when they're learning how to use them. What I find hilarious is that kids these days don't know how to use a computer because they're all touch on their iPads and things. This is not a joke. If you develop games and go to developer conferences or talk to people who have, which I've done in the past, they say that most kids these days come up and tap on the screen and don't even know what a controller is, never mind a mouse and keyboard. It's ridiculous. You want a Scouse stolen book salesman named Warwick Hunt. I didn't get what the name was until I read it out loud. Oh, Macross rules. I love the movie. Do you remember Love? So many cool tunes. Also, there's heavy metal versions of the theme. Cool. Speaking of heavy metal, Metal Elan, the original magazine that gets translated from French to heavy metal, it actually means screaming metal in French. Metal Elan. There has not 1, but 2 animated films, and hardly anyone remembers the second one. I wonder if I've got it in here. I'm pretty sure I don't, but you know. Oh, I do! Metal Elan Resurgence. That's the second heavy metal film. It's got John Rhys Davies in. Gimli from Lord of the Rings. He voices in this. Yeah, there's a second one. Do you remember Bubblegum Crisis? I remember Bubblegum Crash and Bubblegum Crisis. Fantastic shows. Love it. Mecha Gandalf. Hi Andy, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. I'm less stressed than I have been for a few days because I'm getting on top of most of the work that we're doing. How about a shepherd called Mike Olong? Oh no, Mike Oxlaw. It works either way. Oh, guys, you make my day sometimes. You know that. That's why I love hanging out with you guys. It's so funny. What were we doing again? Oh, that is good. I do love a good cup of tea. Nice. Right. Which one are we doing? Cancel and cancel. Oh yeah. If we've not done the 2-blade thing and actually talked to the guy, then show text. Bumface is gonna suggest how I'll get you some potpourri. Would that cheer you up, friend. Just chatting shites. Screaming metal, yeah, I can get that. Also, AGX are a brilliant French band, and they live up to that title, as do High Power and Blaspheme. What would you want in exchange for this kingly gift? Now we need another conditional branch. If we have grabbed the thing for the derricks, Bumface will want to deal with this. Bumface, how about you stop messing with the silly wizards who want to be derricks? How about you stop messing with the derricks? Let's leave that out and call the silly wizards here. Messing with the derricks and give them their books back. They are a daft bunch, but they are ultimately harmless. I remember the Bubblegum series, but never watched it. The only mech series I liked and watched was Gundam Wing. Gundam was cool as well. I liked that. Hang on. The only mech series you liked and watched was Gundam. Are you saying you don't like Transformers? Because Transformers is basically a mech show. And so is Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Ranger. I don't know why I'm doing it that way. They don't use the hammers. It's all like, it's morphin' time! With the things in the hands, like, grab the bit off the belt. It's belt buckle time! Tyrannosaurus, Stegosaurus, Dilophosaurus. I don't know what that's about either. You know what I'm on about. You have all the Bubblegum 2032 series and all the 2040 series, all on VHS. That is retro. I like that. I don't now own a VHS player. Oh, you need to get one from a charity shop. Bet there's one around. Iron Horse says he doesn't like Transformers. Iron Horse, I didn't know it was possible to be that wrong. Anyone else seen Technoman? No. I don't know that one, sorry. That one's passed me by. Power Rangers was a Super Sentai show. Yes, it was. But they have a giant robot in it and it transforms. Even more wrong than saying TAS is canon. TAS is canon. TAS is canon. Hi, Krista. How you doing? I don't think he fears the Transformers retro. You're off to Arkansas. Oh, now you've switched to American Truck Simulator, or you're somehow merging the two into generic worldwide truck sim game. Yes. That is all part of the title, including the yes. Right. How about you stop messing with the derricks? To which we're going to find that he won't. No, I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly agree to that. You see, the power of the poor Puri would eventually wane, and yet the annoyance factor of the silly wizards would remain. I couldn't possibly put up with them in the long term, even with a temporary reprieve. I couldn't possibly put up with them plus the stench. Plus the foul stench. It's in the long term, even with a temporary reprieve. Else, we can ask for... What do you want in exchange for this kingly gift? To which Bumface will say, oh, I don't know. Maybe the directions out of this sewer? I'm quite lost, you know. To which Karen will say, very well. I'll tell you how to get out. And in exchange, you will bring me something that smells nice so I can lift my spirits. For a brief time. There we go. I remember an awful PlayStation game for Beast Wars. I think it was PSX anyway. Might have been Dreamcast. Either way, it was awful. Most games are awful when they're tie-ins with other franchises. The Ghost in the Shell ones, not great. Oh, great show though. Great. The original film was amazing. I loved it so much. For a brief time. Okay, here we go. They would shout beast mode when transforming. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right. You jump to label. I'm lost. There we go. Like the Beast Wars game, it was PS1 and Dreamcast. Oh. You kind of like the Beast Wars thing. Had a few action figures of that one. The Beast Wars show was apparently great. It was written like every episode was a chapter of an ongoing story, which was quite a different thing for most animation at the time. It's like stuff like in the Mysterious Cities of Gold back in the 80s. Or Dogtanian and the Musker Hounds to a certain extent, and Around the World with Phileas Fogg and all of that. They had ongoing stories, but the majority didn't. They were episodic. So when Beast Wars came along in the 90s and had an ongoing storyline, that was quite a different thing. And it changed a lot of how people produced cartoons and everything. Good things about Beast Wars, just never got around to watching it. I couldn't watch it because, holy crap, the animation is terrible. It's basically unwatchable these days. If you weren't growing up with it at the time, it's hard to, like, seriously hard to get into because it just looks so bad, which is a problem that early CGI has. And it's a similar thing with Reboot, which is why, ironically, some people want to reboot it. Now I'm bringing back memories for you. And Xantic says, do I remember Pole Position? Pole Position. And now, like your parents were, you're members of pole position crew. I do remember it. I don't remember it being that close in terms of storyline to the game that it's actually advertising. It's advertising an arcade game that came to Atari consoles, which is like, did you know that? I didn't until years later, and I watched it. Pretty good show, though. Early CGI shows are awful. Reboot Beast Wars, Donkey Kong Country, to name but a few. Yeah. That's the thing. It's so hard to watch them now. I can watch dated animation any day of the week because even bad animation can have its charms. Like this stuff that we watched last night, the Phoenix Game stuff. The weird Eastern European communist era crap. It has some charms because some of the animation is not bad. I mean, a lot of it's terrible, but some of it was alright. But early CGI is clunky and looks bad and is so low quality of the render that it's very hard to see what's going on in certain circumstances. So I have trouble with it. If you like it and enjoy it and can still watch it, that's great. More power to you. But I have a real trouble with it because it's just, not great. But like I say, it's not going to change anything if you like it and I don't. There's no problem with that. I mean, if everyone liked the same thing, it would be a very strange world. I do like a good cup of tea. So we need to explain how to get out of here. And the reason I'm putting off how to sport with this newfangled CGI, to be honest with you, no. It's not even that I'm sport with new CGI. My problem, even back then, was that CGI looked bad. It was low quality it was usually 240p, 360p if you were lucky, and they had a good budget because TVs would anti-ALS back in the day, so it didn't really matter. And the animation frames are not that great because it would be quite stoppy. And as a result, it's hard for me to watch. If you like it, like I say, that's fine, but I just have a lot of trouble with it. Weirdly enough, though, I'm not the same with computer games, with the old renders on there. And I think it's because they're not limited to 30 frames per second necessarily, and their resolution is higher because monitors were a higher resolution. Back in the 90s, CG for entire shows was in its infancy. Yes, it was, and that's what the limitations ended up with. Yeah, I agree. They couldn't foresee 4K. But what I'm saying is that because of those limitations, when I'm watching it now, I find it difficult. But let's see. Give me a second. Let's have a look. Let's turn this off because I need to come out of here to work out how we get out anyway. So, I'm going to bring up on here. I'm probably going to turn the sound off for it as well. But let's go to YouTube. I wonder if the original CGI files still exist. Possibly not. Right. Here we go. Baldur's Gate 1 intro. And find the original one. Not the enhanced edition, the original. Original. That's the original. This is the original one, isn't it? Yes. Have a look at this. This is from the time that Beast Wars would have been out. Lower resolution, yes. But it's smoother. And every single part, you can tell what's going on, which is a big plus. Filmed on a toaster. Video toaster. There was actually, I remember a special effects thing that was on Amigas and a few other things back in the day called Video Toaster. This is TSR before Wizards of the Coast bought TSR out and it became part of Hasbro until all R1. Here we go. So let's jump this in. Let's jump this in a bit. Now, it's not brilliant, but you can tell where everything is for the most part, which I think is a big plus. Very limited animation, if you notice as well, because animation is expensive, even CGI. There you go. You can tell what's going on. Not brilliant in terms of textures on the armor or on the ground and things like that, but enough that you can tell what things are. And Beast Wars didn't have this level, as I recall. Everything was weirder. We'll have a look at a bit of Beast Wars in a minute. See what I mean? This is perfectly fine. You can tell exactly what's going on. They've got some nice shots, good blocking, as they would say, good direction. Now let's have a look at Beast Wars. Primus meets Prime. Optimus Primal meets Optimus Prime. Watch this. Right, we have a 3, 2, 1 to skip. Look at this lower resolution. Now this is when they started getting more time and more budget. So this is actually higher quality than the original thing. Very interesting use of CGI, definitely. But look at that. There's no texturing on any of them. It's all flat colours. Well, actually, no, that's not true, actually. There is a bit of texturing on the original Optimus Prime. Can you tell who anyone is? Or what's going on? I find it very, very difficult. You had Optimus Prime on the big gorilla, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Movement is very limited. The blocking is not great. And it's all too shiny and liquid. It doesn't look right. The entire thing looks wrong. From my point of view, it just looks wrong. And that's what I had a problem with when I was trying to watch Beast Wars. None of it looks right. If you know the characters, you'll know who is who. You see, I don't know whether that's true. I really don't. See, I don't think it is that you would know who's who. But here's the thing. Beast Wars is 1,000% better. Why is Prime there? Because in the story, they meet... they find the grave of Optimus Prime. And he gets the updates for the Matrix of leadership from Prime. There you go. See, he's supposed to be furry. He's supposed to have fur. He just looks like he's got weird jagged bits on his skin. None of it looks quite right. And that guy is mostly liquid, but he's supposed to be metal. It's like, this doesn't work for me. So anyway, I don't want to show too much. I am definitely getting copyright matched tonight. But I think that was necessary for what I was trying to talk about. Optimus Prime dies, yeah. You know, sorry, spoiler alert, but Beast Wars is set thousands, maybe even millions of years after the original Transformers. Rise of the Beast is better than this CGI, yeah. I have no problem with people liking the old style CGI, but I find it very difficult to watch for that simple reason that it just looks wrong. And it doesn't move wrong. Sorry, it doesn't move right either. It moves wrong. And I can't quite get on to... I can't do it, I'm sorry. Prime dies, never knew, yeah. There's actually an advert for Amazon Prime when you were looking for Optimus Prime. Yeah, it sounds about right. Optimus Prime always dies. Yeah, this millions of years old robot dies. Eventually, even death dies, apparently. Right, so we need to have a way to get out of here. And you need to talk to this guy to do it. Time for bed, shop, but sweet. See you later, Iron Horse. Thanks for coming along, dude. Right, new. If a switch is set. Let's do this. Door opened. Then we'll see a set of stairs. cancel, cancel. Discard, yes. That's not where I want it. Right. We need to set somewhere that we can have a door appear, basically here. I know what I'm going to do now. Right, these are going to disappear in a minute. Right, where's this wall? What wall is this? In terms of the stuff, what is that? Is it this? Did that change at all? That is the same stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. There we go. And the floor is kind of light. Like that. I'm just going to move the chat a moment so I can see what's going on with this. I want to change a few things, you see. That's, yeah, that looks the same. That looks right, doesn't it? So if I were to just draw all over the place with this, that looks right. Yes, right, Control Z. Okay, so we're going to now put a couple of event things in, and it's going to be hilariously stupid. Seriously, it's going to be hilariously stupid. I remember being 5 years old and only just getting over the death of Spock, only to see the Transformers the movie and watch Optimus Prime get off. 1987 was not a good year. Yeah, it's like this is the thing. The Transformers the movie was pivotal in terms of narrative, and this is not me being hyperbolic. This is actual truth. In terms of narrative weight and its effect on young people, Transformers the movie changed everything. And this is not hyperbole. Hyperbole. This is not a hyperbole. No. Because the 80s were the first time that it was possible to market directly to children with these cartoons. He-Man changed everything by being an edutainment show that also happened to star the characters of cartoons and all, star the characters from a set of toys. This is not being hyperbolic, this is actual truth. So once the He-Man had set the ground for all of this, it went on to the Transformers and everything else. So this was the first time that they'd been able to market directly to kids, and they'd done it by creating characters that the children loved and wanted to engage with on every level. Therefore, they could sell the toys and all the merch, the tie-in books, the tie-in board games. I've got one of the board games here. I used to have the other board game, but it disappeared at some point when I was moving house. Or maybe it got thrown out because I grew up. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that they created these characters and these stories that kids wanted to engage with. But it was still a very much market-driven thing, and the marketing department didn't understand what they'd done. So they created Optimus Prime and the Transformers and all of this and said, here you go, kids, you'll love this. And then they did. They absolutely loved it. They took it all in, they played with the toys, they made actual, genuine, psychological connections with these characters. In some cases, Optimus Prime, for some kids, was the dad they never had. And this is actually a quote. There's a guy that is in the US Army who changed his name to Optimus Prime and said the character was a father for him when his dad had died. So that's the level that kids were connecting with the stuff on. Then they went into the Transformers the movie, and the marketing department at Hasbro, or was it Hasbro? It might have been Hasbro, but the marketing department at the company that was selling the toys had given them an edict. We need to sell the new toys, get rid of the old toys, kill them off, and bring in the new guys so that kids will buy those instead. The marketing people had no idea about the level of connection that kids had with these characters. So, because the animators and the storytellers had been given these instructions, they had to follow it. They killed off, Hasbro and Marvel, thank you. They killed off a character that was a father figure to an entire generation of children. They just killed him right in front of their faces. No warning, no reason outside of marketing to do this, and traumatized an entire generation. This is not a joke. They traumatized them. They killed a father figure on screen to sell toys, and the backlash was immediate. And Patrick's absolutely right. Because of the backlash, they brought him back. Optimus Prime always dies and always comes back. Because Optimus Prime he was what we connected with as kids. He was our guy. There's a thing in a lot of marketing and psychological journals. I remember this when I was, for those of you who don't know, before I studied law, I considered studying medicine to become a psychiatrist. So I read a load of psychology stuff and was going for a qualification in psychology. Never actually got it because I changed my mind. But one of the things I read in psychology was the new Coke thing. And it's all over the internet. You'll have heard of this as well. You'll have heard of this. When Coke got rid of original Coke and brought in new Coke, they had a load of complaints. But the complaints sounded different to the type of complaints they'd had in the past. So they got a psychiatrist in, a team of psychiatrists, to listen to some of these complaints so that Coke could work out what was going on. The psychiatrist reported that the people complaining about new Coke usurping old Coke were sounding and speaking like there'd been a death in the family. And that's what Hasbro and Marvel did by killing Optimus Prime. This is not a joke. That's the level of connection and the level of harm they did. And as a result of the backlash, no TV show of that era killed off its main character again. No TV show. The G.I. Joe film was redone so that its main character didn't die. They were going to do the same sort of refresh with G.I. Joe. Their main character survives in the G.I. Joe film because of Optimus Prime. That's how much they fucked up with this thing. Yeah, Duke was put in a coma instead. Yeah, that's how much they realised they messed up. It's psychological. It hurt. For us in the 80s, Prime dying, the horse in Neverending Story giving up and just letting itself succumb to the swamp of sadness, all of that. It's like, seriously? You can't freaking do this. You're traumatizing entire... There's a reason that our generation is the way we are. It's because of all this crap that we saw that other generations didn't have. Seriously, they didn't have it because it wasn't marketed in the same way. And we got hurt so that others wouldn't, essentially, as an entire generation. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we're going to do this little trick now. We're going to put these in. So, we need, on our screen, here, an event. We need a second event page, and if this thing is on, we're going to have a thing. Typeset B. We're going to have the base of a door. Okay. But if it's not, we're going to have the base of a bookcase. Single-use bookcase. I'm going to move this back over here so you guys can see and I can see as well. I need the single bookcase. There we are. Yeah. Okay. And that is if this is not on. This is if it is. If door opened is on. There we go. So we need that. Second one, new. If the door is on. Where is it? There we are, doorway. Okay. That's if the door is on. Okay. And if it's not. No, it is that one, isn't it? Yes. Single thing bookcase. And this one, make sure that we've got the right bookcase. Because that doesn't look right, doesn't it? Edit. No, that is right. Yeah, I got the wrong one. Single-use bookcase. There we are. Okay. we go, that one. Actually, no, not that one, that one. That looks better. Okay. Okay. Right. When I've finished this one, you've posted a gameplay video of on the Discord of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Cool. Mrs. Space Chicken said something that traumatized her was one of the Nigel Marvel Walking with Dinosaurs specials where a Proceratops got nobbled by some raptors, but she was heavily pregnant. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I can imagine. Right, there we go. So that's that. And if it's there... I've just done this wrong, haven't I? No, I haven't. I haven't. It's okay. I just need to reorient something next to it so that this works. I can imagine, to be honest with you, I can imagine being full of hormones makes you very, very emotional. I speak from experience because here's a fun thing from my time in transition. When you're trans, you go through puberty twice. This is not a joke. This actually happens. You have to go through puberty twice, essentially, because you will go through your first puberty, and then you'll get the HRT, and you'll go through it again. And it causes all kinds of weirdness with psychological changes. So you end up with all kinds of issues. And one of them is being very, very emotional. So I completely understand where she's coming from with this. Because, yeah, basically I've been there. I know what's going on. Not to the same extent, not for the same reason, but yes, I understand. And you cry at the weirdest things. You also get angry as well with the weirdest things. And it's all because your hormones are all over the place. You don't even mean it most of the time. It's ridiculous. Do we not have any shelves? I thought we had shelves. I want to put some... Final scene of Star Trek 6 gets me going every time. Yeah. The one that gets me usually is I have been and always shall be your friend. Oh my goodness, every bloody time. I think it's the same for a lot of Star Trek fans, that one. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. Okay, I think that's all we've got. So, we can open a door. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Right, let's find it where we need to be. Right. Oh, no, basically he's going to say... Ah, of course. Let me show you the way. I don't remember that one, Patrick. I'm sorry to say. I'm not going to have this guy move at all. If I haven't fixed in position, this is useful. So he's going to stand there. And he's never going to move until we tell him to. Right. Right. Oh, right, yeah. Cut that because I put it in the wrong place. Here's I'm lost. I edit this. Show you the way out. There we go. The Rebirth Time Part 3. I don't remember that. I will look that up because I've got the entire set of Transformers the original set, so I'll have a look at that. Right, we now need to move this guy. Where's his animations? Set movement route? No, that's not it. Is it? Set move. Forces the player or event to move. Yes, this is it. So move right. Then up. Okay. And no, not transfer player. Set text. Show text. Karen pulls one of the tomes from his bookcase. You hear a click, and the tome falls back into place. Suddenly, the entire bookcase slides to the right, disappearing into the wall and showing a tunnel out. And revealing a tunnel. There we go. Hi RCM, how you doing? There we go. And then set movement route, move to the left. Okay. And then say, there you go. There you go. City of Fear last scene. Ultra Magnus Savior saying, give thanks, Autobots and Decepticons, to the Autobot that gave his life twice. Oh my goodness, yeah. CK3 new DLC looks nice. So say very good. CK3, what's that? Don't know that one. Okay, there we go. So that should do it. Right. Oh, hang on. New. We need to control the switch. Door opened is on. Okay. There we go. Right, that should Crusader Kings 3. Right, okay. I was thinking, what on earth would I haven't played Crusader Kings ever. I don't think. No. Hi JW, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Okay, so that should get us the doorway out. Right, give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. Still allergy season here, unfortunately. Right. So, we've got to test this now. So let's do this. A quick test. We can't actually get close to it, which is what we want. Save the game. Yep. Hope you're. I'm doing well, thanks. Hope you're well too. All right, let's do this. So, go and talk to this numpty. I'm lost. How do I get out of this sewer? All right, let's do this. Let me show you the way out. And it doesn't frickin' move. It doesn't work. It does not work. Right, what have we done wrong? What have we done wrong? Edit. Scroll through all of the text we've done. Set movement, but he doesn't move. He doesn't move because we got him set as autonomous movement fixed. New. Right, let's do this again. Okay, what else have we got? Yeah, he doesn't move, so we need to move the cat. Right. How do we change this guy? We have moved the characters before, though. How can we do this? How can we do this? Change state? Is that it? Changes the state of the actor? Actor fixed. No, change the state of variables. No, cancel. Change parameter. No. Variable? Unless it's variable. No, it's changing the variable. I don't want to change those. Why doesn't... Right, there's got to be a way we can do this. Definitely got to be. We have animated characters before, so we should be able to do this. So why didn't it work? Scroll the map. Transfer player, no. Cancel. Let's just cancel this. Have I got the right movement set? Edit. Set movement route of player. No. Set movement route of this event. And that's all it is, isn't it? Frickin' hell, man. Alright, change this for player again to this event. Okay, okay. Let's see if this works. There's always something small that we overlook, and that's fine as long as we find it. Right, let's do this. I'm lost. How do I get out of the sewer? There we go. Okay, so it's... Right. We've got the guy to move. I'm pretty sure we set the right thing. But it hasn't changed this. Nothing. Does this work, by the way? Yes. Right. So why doesn't that change? So let's have a quick look. This is the switch if the door is opened. This is the one if it's not. What am I eating? Oh. Co-op's own brand milk chocolate digestives. Jen and I have been snacking on them for a while now. Right. Why hasn't this worked? So, it should change to that. But only if the door is opened. Okay, so it's looking for that. He does change the door priority though, doesn't he? Door opened. Control switch, door opened is on. Okay, new. Let's see if I can refresh the stage so that change it so that everything works. Scene control. Change task set chest button. Nothing on there. Screen. Oh, there we go. Don't really want to do any of those. You'd have thought this would work, but it doesn't seem to. I'm not sure why this doesn't work. We've done this sort of thing before, because this is how we get through the doors. Cancel. Door open should be on, so all I can think is, can we flash the screen or something? If I flash the screen for a second, what happens then? And if this works, I'll be amazed. But you never know. New game. Let's do this. Talk to this person again. Can I help you? I'm lost. How do I get out of the sewer? Pulls one of the things. Nothing. What I've changed. We've done this. We've had this issue before. Oh, hang on. I have an idea. Is it the priorities? Are they the wrong way around? Sewer door is open? No. Huh. Okay. Take care, Mighty Space Chicken. Have a great evening, and I hope things work out for you. See you later. Right, so we have got the priorities the right way around. This is when it's open. This is when it's not. I don't get it then. I genuinely don't get it. What if we switch it to this one? If door is open on. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know why this won't work. Right, switch it to a different check. The second check. Just to see if there's... Right. Let's do this. He does that. Nothing changes. Right, we're clearly going to have to look this up because something is wrong. Let's put this back to what it was before. Yeah, door opened. That one, okay. So that is when a specified switch is on. Okay, and that's when a specified switch is off. So, okay. Right. RPG Maker MV. Door appears when NPC changes switch. Door open through a switch. Okay. I want to make a door open when a character goes to a switch and turns it so the door opens. It works fine. I got the switch per se and the door opens, but the character needs to go to turn to the previous map and the door through another route. When he comes back, the door's locked again. Last event page on the switch is now set on parallel process. Door stays up with what? Switch graphic to turn the switch event command called door open or whatever. Now you have the door. Have two pages. One is locked, and the other is open if switch door opens turned on. Make the last page of parallel process is the best solution. Simple global switch. You want to avoid using parallel processes unless necessary. With the global switch, I mean the other option. I mean not the self switch, just the switch open, right? Global switch is the easiest. Maybe you want to look into this plan. No, I don't want to have that. Okay, so it should just be the global switch. The NPC does the switch, and then it should work, but it isn't working. Why is it not working? This is that meme all over again. The old joke meme. My code is working. I don't know why. My code is not working. I don't know why. Right, just delete the flash screen. Right. Control switches. Door opened is on. Right. Edit this. We are editing a single switch to turn it on. Door opened. It is this one, the one that we're looking at. 25, door opened. The switch is on. We turn the switch on. It should then work, because the other thing is looking for it. So, I have no idea why this wouldn't work, but I am going to change this. The trigger no, on auto run. That's not what I want. This one. Player touch should be how that's triggered. This should just action button. There's no reason this shouldn't work. That's the worst part. Copy event page, paste event page, stick that there as a top level one. If this changes, then it's about priorities of the pages. I don't think it is that, but we're going to try it just to make sure. Hopefully this will work. New game. Blah blah blah, lost. How do I get out? It's priority of the pages. That's all it is. Priority of pages. See, persistence works. Then we can walk into it because it's a door thing. Right. So now I'm going to quickly delete that one. Delete event page. There we got those two. Okay. And we do this one. Edit that. Copy that event page. Because that should be player touch as well, just because. Copy that event page, paste that event page, delete that event page. Save that. The second one has to be the higher priority, the one that we check. Right, let's try this. If this works, we can make a thing to get us out of here. Alright, here we go. Right, let's see how it goes. Right, he pulls a term on the bookcase. There we are. There you go. There we go. That's all it is. Doesn't look right, but we're getting there. Right, this one, edit this. So that one does not look right. Needs to be that really, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Save that and see how it looks this time. It should look like a space behind the wall, behind the thingamajig. Also, how do I get out of the sewer? Blah, 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 blah. There we are. There's a hole in the wall. Kind of looks quite cool, actually. I like it. Now I can't get in, though. That's the thing. So that's a window, not a door. Right, okay. So we had to do it the way we did it. Right, edit. This one needs to be a floor. Okay. Okay, and this one needs to be the top of it. Edit. Which means we can't have that because that's a window. So we need this one here. Okay. Try that so that it looks right and that we can interact with it properly. Because that's important. We need to be able to interact. New game. Talk with this guy. Blah, blah, blah. Right, he pulls the thing. There we go. Right. That looks right on the screen, yes. There we go. So we can walk in. Now we need to create an area where we can do a tunnel. Blah, 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 blah. Close that. We have no space on the entire map. So we need a submap for a tunnel system. Which is fine. New. And this is called... no, cancel. New. I need a new one, not edit. New. This is a tunnel out of the sewers. And this will be a dungeon one. Because it's basically, yeah, it's basically dungeon. Yeah. Okay, the width will be, yeah, that sounds about. No, I want it quite thin. Hey, 6 by 13. That sounds good. Autoplay background music. Dungeon. That's the one we want. No, the volume was fine. It's the pitch that went down. That's the one. Yeah, okay. Autoplay background of drips. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Oh. Huh. That's not right. Edit this. 15 by 6. I got the width and height wrong. There we go. Right, here we go. Okay, so it's not very long, but that's kind of what we want. Actually, I want it a bit wider than that. Edit. Width can be 30. Height can be 9. Okay. Yeah, that makes it a bit better. Right, let's do this. We're going to make some ground. Yes, where's some ground? There's darker ground this time. So we're going to have that. That looks horrible. That's great. This game absolutely needs Chemical Plant Zone as a music option. That would be so good. I'm trying to make this so that it's a bit weird. I think I've managed it. Why will there be any will there be any underwater levels? They usually aren't very good. Yes, there will be underwater levels, and they will be good because underwater levels can be done well. They're usually not, but they can be. We will show that they can be good. Right, there we are. That's looking pretty good. Right, we need it to be possible to get through this area, you see, so we have to do this correctly. First time, every time. Why am I singing this freaking song? Because of you, Retro Rambles, that's why. No, Miller, that was it. Retro Rambles, I apologise for blaming you for this song. It was someone else. Yeah, right, we've got a way through now, you see. Take care, Patrick. Have a good night. Right, we need an exit. We haven't got an exit, but we can work it out. It's fine. There we go. So, there we are. This is our route through here. It can be a bit stiff and hey, it can be a bit thin at times, but I think it'll work. Yeah, there we go. We need some rock cavern gravel here and there. Why? Because we just do. There we are. Just to add a little bit of, stuff. Bit of scrap wood here and there. Just basically putting stuff in here to make it look interesting. Some dirt and rubble. Yeah. There we are. Right. What's this for? This is just so that we can make an excuse for why we would have to go to a certain position in order to get in and out of this place. So, we gotta get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do. We're now going to go to events and create quick event creation of a door. No, not a door. A transfer. Quick event creation of a transfer to where? To the tunnel out. Okay. Okay. Right. This event. Just grab all of that. So that we don't have to deal with working anything out. We go into here and this one. If you touch it, we transfer. No ifs, no buts. We just transfer. Okay. There we are. And for the same thing for here, we just do a quick transfer. And we're just going to do the same one. Quick transfer to there. No. There. Okay. Right, copy that one. Paste there and paste there. If somehow they managed to get there. There we are. Right, we now need to go back to Vidgetville. And how will we deal with this? Well, we're going to have a rock that moves. New event creation. This is a rock. Got any rocks? That's rubble, isn't it? There's rubble. Okay. Yeah. Show text. This appears to be a pile of rocks, but on closer inspection, it's actually a single solid piece of rock that has been carved to look like a pile. Weird. How strange. How very strange. Okay, and then cancel. our options are show choices. Move the rock. Leave it alone. Leave it alone is very easy. Just, where is it? Exit event processing. Show text. Captain Bum Face pushes as hard as he can, pushes as hard as he can against the rocks, no, the rock, which turns out to be more effort than was actually necessary, as the rocks are fairly light. They move easily, revealing a tunnel beneath. And then we control switches, because this is going to be important. Rocks moved. Rocks moved is on. Okay. New event page. The switch for this one is rocks moved. Okay. And for this we need an image. Of that. There we are. Okay. And this is fairly easy because we just need a transfer again. Do we not have the transfer? Oh, okay. Right. New quick event creation of transfer to there. Okay. Direction will be left. Alright. Got that. Okay, and delete that. Okay. There we are. That's all we needed. But out here, this is a bigger problem because we need to create something different. Quick event creation of transfer. Tunnel out of the rocks now. We need to go to Widgetville and must end up there. Okay. Look left. Okay. But before we do any of that, we need to do a new thing. New control switches. Rocks moved. We need to move the rocks, otherwise we can't get in and out. Okay. Okay. There we are. Right. But now we need to do something else, because all of these over here on the left-hand side, they require that door in behind the bookcase to be available. So we've got to do a quick check on all of these. We should have done this first, but we didn't. New. Conditional branch. If switch door opened is on, and then an else. If the door is open, we can transfer. Else, cancel. The way ahead seems to be barred with a large, heavy wooden surface in the way. Okay. That's that one, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So delete that one and that one. Copy that. Paste and paste. There we go. So now we've got the thing. We can go in and out as long as the rocks are moved and the door is open. If it's not, we're stuck. Let's try it and it's a quick event. Set start position for the player to here. Let's do this. Let's have a try. Save the page. Save the changes. Okay, let's do this. New game. We can walk over to this. Push the rocks away. There we are. Now we've got that there. And there we are. Go in and out. Boom. Not quite not working, is it? No. Bit of an issue with that one. Okay, so we need to change this because this is actually a hole in the floor that we shouldn't be able to get into. So let's have a look. What else have we got? What options do we have? I suppose doorway is the best one, so let's do that instead. And that would be trigger on player touch. And what's this walking option? Turns on animation when the character's moving. Okay, fair enough. Trigger an action button. Okay. Right, try this. See if we can get in and out. Save the game. Yep. This is why we playtest everything. Make sure that works. Because we'd end up with a whole load of bugs if we didn't. Right, let's go over to this. Appears to be a pile of rocks, but on closer inspection, it's actually a single piece. Move the rock. There we are. We push against the rock. And we get stuck. We shouldn't... This is interesting. We shouldn't be able to walk onto this, but we can. Which is causing us a huge amount of problems. It is. How do we stop it? Stepping. Turns on the animation character's not moving. What's this? Makes it possible to move through impassable tiles and characters. We can't stop our character from walking onto this. Right, we need to change this then. Because no, we can't have this. This is not the correct. This is something we've picked a thing that we can walk through. That's the problem. Okay, let's try a different tile set. What else we got? What big lump could we have that we could walk that we can't walk through? What about this? Is that a big rock there? Is that a giant rock that we can't walk through? Please let that be a giant rock that we can't walk through. Save that and try this again. Save changes again. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. New game. That looks like a big rock that we can't walk through. Yep, we can't walk through it. Oh, that's much better. Okay, right, let's do this. Right, edit. Trigger is action button, but priority is same as characters, otherwise it won't work. There we go. This is... Trigger is player touch. Priorities below characters should be okay. Let's see how this works. This is why we test everything. Because there has been so many problems just making some doors work that we needed to know this was going to work. Right, let's make sure this works. Right, pile of rocks, blah blah blah. Move the rock. Okay, so we can't walk onto it. We can't touch it. What the hell is wrong with this? Oh, we'll get there in the end. We'll get there in the end. Right. Oh, because it's a frickin' window. I've picked the window instead of the door. That's what that is. If I switch to that one, I bet it works. I bet it works. Seriously, I bet that's all it was. I picked a window instead of a door. Just like we did before. Right, pile of rocks, blah, 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 blah. There we are, tunnel beneath. Now we can walk on it. Because we picked a window before. Bet I can walk through this as well. No, I can't. Huh. I can't walk through with the pile of rocks on this one, but I could on the other one? How strange. That is weird. Walk all the way through here. The way ahead seems to be barred with a large, heavy wooden surface in the way. There we are. Excellent. There we go. Right, we're okay now. There we are. Oh. How's that, eh? We can get out there. There we go. Take care, Krista. Thanks for coming along. Have a great night. There we go. So, yeah. We've managed to effectively sort a lot of this out. I'm going to move this down as well. Just make it so that there's only one thing, so we don't end up with repeats of the discussion that we had. Go to there. Yeah. There we are. Thank you. Now we only have one way in and out. So, we've still got a lot to do with the Derek stuff. And because this guy up here needs a lot more dialogue. But we've got a good thing going. We can get in and out. We've got a secret tunnel. And then another secret tunnel at the other end. Which I think is cool. We've got a lot of character building. We're going to tie in the romantic plotline from... I believe it's the second town that we ever did. Where is it? Terra Secundus. Yep. With the printing place that's not running anymore, and the big tunnel. And there's the guy that in here that did all of the writing for romantic books, and then they stopped being something that's sold, so they lost that, and things like that. So it's going to be a bit daft, but I think we'll tie it in with that, and then we'll get movement that way. And essentially, to solve the Derek situation, we've got to reopen a printing press for romantic books, and then the wizards will stop fighting each other. Yeah. Well, the wizards won't stop fighting each other, but they will stop blaming each other for the fact that they think each one of them's nicked the book about how to be the ultimate Derek. So, all in all, I think we're getting somewhere with this story, and it's a daft thing, but it's a side thing, but it's a big one. And I think, well, hey, I think it's going to come out well. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I really have. We really got back into something there, and I think it's right. It's right to get in. So, I really enjoyed that. I hope you have as well. Join me tomorrow where we'll be playing Quake. And same bat time, same bat channel. See you later. But until next time, thank you so much for joining me. Remember to click the like button and all of that, because it really does help the channel out. But until tomorrow, take care. Have a great evening. Bye for now. Bye.